My fellow Americans, I ask you now, do you not know what's going on today? In the world today, there are many opportunists that are playing this game with you, that are trying to tell you where to go, what to do, and how to go. My fellow Americans, black Americans, it is now time for you to wise up. We have been the cornerstone of America. We have been the backbone of America. And we have been transcended America into a whole different another level. I come to you today to let you know that America, the land which you say you know about, the one that you say you know, and the one that you say you done seen, it is no longer here. You have been lied to by the upper echelon white people. There are the other black folks that are smarter, richer than you, that don't care nothing about the color of your skin, that cares nothing about your kid. They will rather see a young man standing on a street corner selling a loose cigarette, standing up selling a loose cigarette to another person, and watch the police choke him out. God have heard that young man cry. So God sequestered everybody for you to think about America. I urge you now to look at America in a different light. They want to send stimulus packages out to you to bamboozle you so you don't think about the inhumane treatment of African Americans at the hands of the malicious polices. I ask you now, I urge you now to look back at your life and look at what has transcended the life of African Americans. Education has always been the forefront for black Americans. We was never lazy, but understand this. Our kids are very important. You will go to war for the white man kid. You will murder a white man, or you will murder a Vietnam Cong that have never called you nigger. You will get in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Marines, and you will learn how to become a good American killer. Have you ever thought about becoming a good American black man? Have you ever thought about saying, well, you know what? America has done bad to my people. You don't believe America done bad to your people? Look at the jails and the institutions and the deaf. They bring cars in your neighborhood and park them and leave guns in it so the young African American kid that hate his mama and hate his daddy can steal those guns and become a terrorist in the neighborhood. I urge you to talk to your kids. Don't raise an asshole. Raise a man for a change. Don't raise a idiot. Raise a free thinker that he could think about what he want in life. Because the white man and the devil want to shake his future, steal his future away from him. How do the system want to steal his future? Well, as you see, the coronavirus does not have no respect of person. It will kill white as well as black. It will kill wrong as well as right. But what you need to understand, you are precious in God's sight. Even though those say there is no statute of limitation on murder, but yet the President of the United States of America told you that he can blow a black man away in the middle of Times Square and no one will put him in jail. This have been tested. A white woman walked up into a black man's house and blew his brains out. I urge all black Americans to get them something that they could allow to answer the door for them. Put a video camera on them. Make no mistake about it. I call you my friend because I am not your enemy. I urge you to reconsider. They say no kid left behind. If it's any kid right now that was born in the 80s that can't read, thank you, Jimmy Carter. Thank you, Ronald Reagan. Thank you, George Bush. Thank you, George Bush Jr. Did I leave anybody out? Nixon? Huh? Did I leave anybody out? I ask you, you want to make America great? You really want to make America great? Put down your gun. Put down your gun. Who are you fighting against? Who told you your skin wasn't good? Who told you your eyes wasn't pretty? Who told you your beautiful, gorgeous lips wasn't enough? Who told you your stature, your style, your way, the way you look, the way you walk wasn't enough? Who made you think that you have to have arms like a man? Who made you think that you, as a woman, need to be a man? What made you think that you are better than someone else? I urge you, black women, you are the beginning of a nation. You are beautiful. You are magnificent. You are just as God made you to be the reign supreme. You are a life changer. There is nothing on earth better than you. There is nothing in this land today better than a woman. I tell you now, my fellow Americans, I urge you to think before you pick up that gun, before you put that bullet in the chamber, before you cock the hammer back and pull that trigger. You let that bullet go out the chamber It can't return back. It don't get a do-over. This is urgent. It is now time to hold those accountable for taking the lives of our ancestors, and hold those accountable for taking the lives of each and every African American in 50 states. They are quarantined. Look at your area. You got busted buildings, broken down premises, and a whole lot of lies from the Democrats, the Republicans, and the Independents. All of them lied to you. But yet, they want to tell you, oh, wait a minute, we can make it better. How? With more lies? No, we're going to send a stimulus package. Let me tell you something. The first stimulus package you're supposed to send to African American black men and women, you sent a check to Martin Luther King, and it came back insufficient funds. Didn't nobody take you to jail. Didn't nobody call you on the carpet. But yet and still your ancestors was left holding the bag. This is why your prisons is overrun with African Americans looking like me. This is why our illiteracy is out of the way, is off the chain. You wanna act like you don't have no blame in this. You wanna act like you don't have no blame in whatsoever this does.